Salut! This week we're still talking about health, but we're going to look at le tabagisme, or about smoking, and we'll move on to then talking about other kinds of dependencies. Okay, your first activity is a little vocab match up, so you've got some phrases to talk about smoking with. You've got your little French sentences in your speech bubbles with the English equivalents underneath, and it's simply a case of matching up the French to the English. So ideally do this in your blue jotter, write the French and the English together. Okay, for task 2, I want you to translate some sentences into English. So je fume for the first one is just I smoke. Then the ones after that have all got some form of negative in them. Okay, so you'll see it's got ne pas, ne plus, ne jamais, ne que, ni, ne aucune, ne jamais. Okay, so you have seen these phrases before when we've been talking about health, so I want you to translate these and pay close attention to what these negative sentences mean. Okay, for task 3, I want you to come up with a good sentence using your information from task 2 and task 1. So I want you to choose a negative sentence from the slide before and then add at least 2 reasons. I've done one here with just one reason. Je ne fume que 2 cigarettes par jour parce que ça coûte cher. So I only smoke 2 cigarettes per day because that is expensive. And I've just taken that from the slides before. Okay, but if you do the same, but choose 2 reasons. Okay. Okay, task 4 is all about reading. You've got some short passages here with different people giving their opinions on what they think about smoking. The people's names are in brackets at the end of each of the passage. On the next slide, there's some vocab to help you understand, and then on the slide that follows that, there are some questions to answer. Okay, so the vocab here is just to help you understand the passages on the slide before. It'd be a good idea to get this noted down in your blue jotter as well. Okay, and now here are the questions to go with the passages 2 slides previously. Each of the answers is one of the person's names from the little passages. Okay, so try and find out which person has that particular opinion. Okay, so now a little bit more of a sophisticated reading, a little bit more complicated language. Somebody talking about being addicted to cigarettes. Okay, and they're telling you all about why they started and why they like it, but why maybe it's not such a brilliant idea. Okay, and there's a task to follow on the next slide. Okay, so this task is connected with the slide before, and you've got to find the French phrase for these English equivalents, but they're all going to be within the passage that you just saw on the slide before. Okay, so for your vocab section. So task 6, all about listening. You've got a passage here with gaps in it. The choices for the gaps are in this yellow box at the top. So listen carefully and see which words go where. J'ai commencé à fumer quand j'avais 13 ans, pour faire cool, pour faire comme les copines. 2 ans plus tard, je fumais de la marijuana 1 ou 2 fois par semaine, quand j'avais de l'argent. Pour moi, ce n'était pas vraiment de la drogue. L'année dernière, j'ai essayé la cocaïne. Je n'ai pas continué parce que c'est trop dangereux et ça coûte horriblement cher. Okay, so for your last task today, you have got 12 statements, some which are in favour of smoking and some which are against. So you've got to split them into 2 columns, pour, contre. Pour means for, contre against. Write down what the French phrase is and translate it into English. So for instance, the first one, say c'est adulte de fumer, so it's grown up, it's adult to smoke, then that would be a reason in favour. Okay, so you do that for all 12.